welcome back to another episode of BC Life. On this weekend's episode, me and my dad were actually headed up to Lake Erie. He's over there in the driver's seat. We've been up to Lake Erie in the past. My stepmother, she's actually originally, she used to live in Erie, so we're actually going up for a family reunion. But while we're there, we're going to be metal detecting as well. So I'll keep you updated, and we'll show you what all we find. Hopefully we'll find something cool. Well, we just got home last night. I'm just now doing a wrap-up video. We had a blast. It was a lot of fun. One thing I did learn about the lake, Lake Erie is just like one giant rock tumbler. Anything of older age, if you do find it, it's going to be smooth and round, and hey, even the trash that comes out of Lake Erie is pretty. So, my dad found the coolest coin. He ended up getting a Canadian quarter. I always love Canadian coins. He got a 2002 quarter. I imagine that wasn't lost for too long. And then we got two other quarters here. We got 2 nickels, 4 dimes, and 3 pennies. Now, one of the older things that we were able to actually identify that was tumbled in the lake for so long was this old compact. This would have been a 1920s kiss-proof powder compact. I found these in the past. I've never found one this worn down and tumbled. So you can see if I hold it up, you can see the holes in it and everything. It's kind of neat, actually. I was hoping maybe to find like a $50 or something like that. We got this piece here. It's a piece of copper. It could be a penny. I don't know. If it's been in there for any amount of time, it could actually be a penny or some kind of coin. And then we got this other piece of copper here. Now I dug this. I'm not really sure what this is. It's got a rock in the end, but I was kind of thinking about that, and it kind of reminds me of like one of those things that you put on the end of a flag, like a flag post, like one of those small ones. Now, what I was saying about everything being tumbled. We got a bunch of tumbled glass. We got some old milk glass here. The edges are all tumbled and smooth. We got different various colors, some dark blues, light blues, reds, greens, browns. I think this is a shell here, actually, right here. It's actually kind of neat how that tumbled. We got this greenish yellow here. That's pretty. And then we also got various tumbled metals. Nails, aluminum. Some of this could even possibly be silver. We haven't tested any of it yet. I figure, again, Any kind of silver jewelry or coins that would have been in there for any extended amount of time might actually be in these little blobs like this. Now we did get a few of the 70 style pull tabs. So you can see they started getting tumbled pretty good in the water. This is another pull tab. But they do look kind of cool when they're tumbled. So, if you live anywhere near Lake Erie, I actually would recommend metal detecting it because even the trash there is just beautiful. Oh, we also got these two Hot Wheels cars. My dad ended up digging these out in the sand. I think this is a Tesla Model S. You can correct me if I'm wrong. And that one plane from Batman. Again, I think that's what it is. I didn't really look at the bases of these yet. But they're Hot Wheels cars. They're always fun to find. So, another interesting thing that happened is on the way home, we were following GPS. Now, the GPS started taking us down this one dirt road. We were looking at it, and it's like, we were kind of wondering if there's going to be any like potholes or anything like that along the way, because we were driving a minivan at the time, which is a $50,000 van. Now, we ended up getting down the road, and as you go down the road, it actually gets worse and worse and worse, and there's more and more potholes and that. Unfortunately, I didn't get any video footage of that. I wasn't really thinking anything of it. We ended up having like a Nissan Xterra passing us. We had we'd seen some other off-road vehicles on the road at the time. It wasn't until we got down the road later on that our GPS told us to make a right or turn left. When we went to turn left, it was a small little trail that goes off to the left side. We're looking at that. It looks like some kind of four-wheeler trail or something like that, and we're like, there's no way the van's going to do that. So, long story short, when we got off the road and everything, we'd seen one of the guys that passed us. We went ahead and rolled down the window to see if we could get directions and that. We kind of figured they were probably laughing and everything else, realizing it's more of like an off-road type road. We were talking to them and everything else, and they said it was kind of funny to see that van going down the road as well. So, long story short, it was actually an off-road course. So we accidentally took the van into an off-road park. Kind of an interesting story. I have some pictures then of the van afterwards, covered in the mud and everything. It wasn't as dirty as we thought it would be getting out, considering we were taking it through mud puddles and everything else. Just kind of an interesting little story. So, that was the longest we ever took getting home from Erie, I do believe. We just kind of got a little bit of a detour on the way. Well, here's the pictures.